I went out to Brown's Chapel Church on this day, and I'll never forget. There was this teacher by the name of Mrs. Margaret Moore, and I indicated to her that I wanted to participate in that march. She said, "You don't need to march on this march, child." And I said, "Ms. Moore, I want to march," and I started crying. And she took my hand. We prayed before leaving Brown's Chapel Church. And we were in the middle of the marchers making our way downtown Selma. We can see people on the side who were whites, and people were throwing things at us, saying nasty words. You can hear that N word over and over again. And me being a little girl, 8 years old, the faster my heart had begun to beat. And then when we got to the bridge, I could see hundreds of policemen with billy clubs, tear gas masks, policemen on horses, and dogs. And this became even more frightening to me as a child. I didn't want to turn back, but I had become afraid. We were asked to turn around, but all of us marchers refused. Racism unleashed its brutality upon us. Tear gas burst in the air, dogs and horses trampling over people. People were being beaten down, and many of us just started running with tear gas burning our eyes. And I had separated myself from Mrs. Margaret Moore, trying to make my way back home. Both my parents were standing in the door, and I ran straight up the stairs to my bedroom crying. There was this song that we used to always sing during many mass meetings. "Oh freedom, oh freedom, over me, over me. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free." As that little girl, I can vividly remember those things that happened when much blood, sweat, and tears were shed in an effort for people to gain their right to vote.